Hi everyone and welcome to our weekly reading. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Everyone in my house is much better, so thank you for all those messages from people asking how we all are. Everyone's feeling a lot better, basically just like back to normal, which means that all the readings will be going ahead as normal this week. If you missed any from last week, then do check them out. The blunt truth message was really good. But let's see what we need to hear for this week. So temperance flew out to begin with, and temperance is asking us to be patient. So this week, not only do we need to be patient, but we also need to kind of weigh up the pros and cons of a situation. This is about finding balance, living in moderation, not doing anything by extremes. So whatever you do this week, I'm just getting, do it with grace, do it with compassion, and try to stay connected to your higher self. You know, your spirit team is really guiding you this week. There's lots of angels around you, lots of love around you. And I really feel like it's as if you're getting a big hug from someone in spirit who's trying to show you some support or help you with some kind of new beginning. This week, I do feel like you're waiting for an opportunity or you're waiting for something to happen. And there's the sense that, you know, it's easy to get frustrated when we find ourselves waiting. But this week, the wait's going to be worth it. You do need to remain patient so that you don't get frustrated with any of this. Let's see what this situation is about. But temperance coming out as like our overall theme for the week, really positive, really nice energy. You know, you always feel supported when temperance comes through. So let's see what's the situation for this week. Yeah, look, Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups flew out together. So we're definitely waiting for an offer this week or waiting for an opportunity to present itself. With that Four of Cups, you can clearly see that this person's very bored waiting for this. They have other cups in front of them, but they want this one cup. And it's yet to materialize. It's yet to appear. So whether you're waiting for something from another person, or whether this is just generally waiting for a situation to improve or come about, don't not like waste your time waiting, but don't just find yourself waiting. There's going to be other things to distract yourself with. Now, it's also important that you do kind of hold out for what it is that you're seeking, because, you know, this figure here, he does have cups in front of him, but they're not fulfilling him. They're not what he wants. So it is important to make sure you're only accepting what you know is worthy of you, what you know you deserve. You know, just because something does materialize doesn't mean you should say yes to it. And this is kind of about being picky. You know, choosing what it is that you want and really focusing on being aligned with that, manifesting that, rather than just being, you know, accepting of like the first thing that appears here. I almost feel as if you've already been offered something, but you were like, I don't want this. So you may have already received an offer and it just feels like it wasn't ticking the boxes. It wasn't enough. So whether this is from someone or a job, whatever it is, you know, you may have received this. You may receive it this week, but it's almost as if there'll be something that you don't want before you get the thing you do want. So sometimes it's almost like a test of our boundaries, right? Sometimes we get an opportunity or an offer and we have to say no to it to almost like prove that we know our worth, to prove that we know what we are aligning with, we know what we are manifesting. So yeah, you might find yourself having to say no this week, but that's only going to make space for you to say yes to what you truly want later on. So yeah, with this temperance card, you can see that she's carefully balancing between two cups. So they are the two offers. One's going to be a no, one's going to be a yes. And you're going to have to make up your mind about, you know, what it is that you want from this situation. Temperance is also our Sagittarius energy. So you could be a Sag, you could be dealing with a Sag. Sagittarius energy, that's for Archer. This is all about being adventurous, being a free spirit. Kind of like just focusing on learning from life, enjoying life, not really like dealing with like emotional matters. I feel like this week is more about trying to balance your emotions so that you can still explore and be adventurous and remain free-spirited. You know, you really just want to be very, very open this week, because I feel like the more open you are and just trusting of wherever you're at right now in your journey, the bigger the miracles are going to be. We have the King of Pentacles. So this could be you. This could be someone connecting to you. But the King of Pentacles, you know, he's a boss. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's achieved this kind of material success, and he's willing to share it with others as well. So this King of Pentacles, like I said, could be you, could be someone connecting to you, but it's a very successful and comfortable energy. This is someone who's very confident in their position where they're at right now. So it could be a brilliant week financially. We'll clarify that in a moment. This could be, you know, a week of like financial success. It could be a week where Spirit is saying try to relax and enjoy your environment. Try to nurture that space. Try to clean that space. Keep it cleansed. Keep it clear. So maybe you do want to have a declutter this week. Maybe you do want to you know, sell some of your old things that you no longer need. You know, this is about perhaps finding ways to make money, enjoying the money, the material world that you have, and just generally being really comfortable in your environment. I feel this week there is a lot of waiting. There's a lot of, it's almost like there's things which are outside of your control, so you have to wait for all of those dominoes to start falling before yours can be hit. Does that make sense? It's as if there's so many other things going on. It is a waiting game right now. I'm going to be honest, that's what I see. I see this week is a bit of a waiting game, but that doesn't mean you're just waiting passively. You know, like I said, you're being guided to really, you know, enjoy your space this week. So let's have a quick look at career this week. Let's see what's going on with work. I'm showing someone getting like a big kick up the bum this week when it comes to work. So it might be that there is a lot going on with work. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Work this week, Spirit. The Empress. So this week it might be that you find yourself in a bit of a position of authority. The Empress, when it comes to work, like, she's very fertile. She makes things happen. She is a business lady. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you know, it doesn't make a difference. The Empress is that feminine energy. But the Empress, like I said, she's a boss. She's very powerful because, one second, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's past. You know, she knows her worth. She knows her value. She's happy to support the Emperor, but she also knows the Emperor would be nowhere without her. So maybe this week when it comes to work, you are seeking a partner, seeking someone to bounce ideas off. It could be that you've got a lot of good things going on with work, but yeah, you just need that partnership. Now, it's as if you've already planted the seeds, you're waiting for them to grow. You could very well be preparing to launch a new idea, a new plan. You could also be preparing for a promotion. But the Empress, when it comes to career, is a really good card. It indicates you're going to be recognised and appreciated. So this week you could find yourself, you know, really getting a lot of attention from others. Everyone notices the Empress because she's so nurturing. She gives off this warm energy. She attracts people. So it might very well be that when it comes to your career this week, you are giving guidance for others. You are attracting people who need that nurturing, need that love and support. But overall, yeah, you're feeling very fertile with your work. You know, you've got ideas, you've got things which are already set in motion. But the Emperor, she's patient. She's practiced patience. She knows how to be patient. So if you are waiting for things to come to harvest, you know, Again, it's a waiting game this week. It really is. Do you know what? I'm going to get a spirit animal card for this week. And then in the extended, we'll go into kind of love and we'll just see maybe what it is that we're waiting for, how we can use this time, and see any outside influences, other people who are affecting us this week. So let's have a look. Let's get our spirit animal card for this week. And remember, this is one of my new decks, so you can buy this deck on my Etsy store, which is Sacred Space Decks. The Hog. So this is the animal who is with you through some of life's biggest and most uncomfortable changes. Through destruction and chaos, the hog finds opportunity to rebuild a new life and has faith in this new beginning. A better life awaits you. So yeah, maybe this week you are going through some changes, and that's why you have to be patient, because what you're waiting for is going to take a little bit of time. Like I said, I feel like you've got to say no before you can say yes. But remember that wherever chaos is surrounding you right now, this is an opportunity to rebuild a new life, and have faith in this new beginning. Ace of Cups, your new beginning is coming, and you need to believe in it. Have faith that it is going to arrive. Okay, guys. Let's head over to my Patreon site now, which is sacredspace.co.uk, and we're going to do the rest of this reading. I want clarity on who is going to be influencing us this week, because I do feel like there's going to be people around, so we're going to really look at that, and we're going to look into love as well. So thank you for joining me. Head over to Sacred Space and we'll do the rest of this reading. I'm going to be back on Wednesday with a love reading, and then on Friday with a blunt truth message, and I am also planning the singles pick a card, so as soon as I get a chance this week I will record that as well. My mum is currently away, so childcare is a little bit more difficult this week, so I don't have as much time as usual, but that singles pick a card is definitely one of my top things on my list. It's one of my top priorities, so I can't wait to record that. But yeah, let's head over to Sacred Space and see what the rest of this week's message is. This week you might, I don't know, there's going to be some kind of change there. Now, what else we need to hear about this week? Double temperance. Double temperance, double patience, extra patience required. Yep, I know, super frustrating, but the Ace of Cups is on the bottom, really confirming. I mean, we've got these cards just coming out mirrored, guys. For the extended version, visit www.sacredspace.co.uk. Click on the Spirit section at the top of the page and find the video that you want to purchase. You can also filter by category and choose Extended. Click Purchase to buy this individual video, or sign up to the Evolve tier for full access to the Sacred Space site.